Hello and welcome, fans of Magic: The Gathering. Are you interested in limited formats that are casual and fun? Formats that allow you to enjoy the game without breaking the bank? Formats like Beejlander, for example, as presented by the team at Loading Ready Run? If so, then this video is for you. I'm Zjivarra, and this is my JankStart tutorial video. Before we begin, if you have not seen any of the Beejlander or Dollar Store Highlander videos, I highly recommend it. In those sessions on the Friday night paper fight, players each build a 100-card singleton Highlander deck, but with a unique restriction. They were only allowed to use the cards given to them in a dollar store repack containing random cards. These episodes are highly entertaining, from them talking while sorting cards to deck building. And as a huge fan of theirs, I would also like to thank them for helping to inspire the idea for the JankStart format. As the name suggests, it is Jumpstart adjacent. For those unfamiliar, Jumpstart is a product made by Wizards of the Coast, where each pack contains 20 cards, of which 8 are lands and 12 are spells. The product was designed to create a shuffle up and play experience by taking 2 of the packs and smashing them together, similar to popular deck builder board games like SmashUp. This format aims to combine the shuffle up and play experience with the deck crafting fun of Beejlander. In JankStart, you also get a sealed pool of at least 100 random cards that may come from one or more sets from across Magic's history. From that pool of 100 cards, you will build several 20-card monocolor decks, following the Jumpstart formula. When dissecting a Jumpstart pack, you will typically find 7 basic lands and 1 non-basic land from the Thriving Land cycle. They will have 8 to 10 creatures and 2 to 4 other spells. When building a JankStart pack, you will try to adhere to these ratios, while also trying to maintain a proper curve when considering mana costs. While on the topic of mana, it is recommended that each player is given access to 1 of each thriving land, regardless of which cards they had in the sealed pool. If you don't have those available, then fear not, as there are a number of alternatives that can easily act as substitutes. An Evolving Wilds or Terramorphic Expanse are the first that come to mind, allowing you to search for any basic land in your deck. Filter type lands such as these can also work, or even lands that tap for multiple colors but require an additional mana investment when they are played. Any of these or something similar will also improve the mana production in a smash up and play format such as this. The main practical drawback to the format is that multicolor cards should in most cases not be played at all. There won't be any guarantee that you will be able to produce all the colors of mana reliably, and therefore you will struggle to cast the spell. But in order to create a circumstance that would allow for their inclusion, you can always house rule it and make it so that every multicolor card or ability should be considered hybrid in nature. If, for example, a card is Simic, then any and all color pips in the casting cost can be paid for with either green or blue mana, making it possible for them to be played in either of those colors without issue. And due to the limited nature of the card pools in JankStart, I've rarely experienced problems with implementing this strategy. After building your JankStart decks, you and your opponent each choose 2 packs to shuffle up and play elimination matches. After each game or best of 3, the player who lost must retire one of their 20-card decks that have already been played. The first player to knock out 4 of the other player's colors or decks wins. Another way to play the matches would be to play with every deck combination that you can make and trying to score a win with as many of them as possible, which could take longer overall. Through exploring this format, you might find yourself becoming quite attached to some of the 20-card packs that you've constructed. Take your favorites, or the ones you consider to be the most successful, and keep them for a future session. Over time, while putting 20 card decks like these together, you will eventually have a solid collection of JankStart packs, ready for you and a friend to smash up and play them. I hope you found this format at least a bit intriguing, and that the tutorial was helpful in explaining how you and a friend can always grab a box of random Magic cards and play the game SmashUp style. If you do end up making custom JankStart packs and battling with a friend, I hope to read about it in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, and I hope we can all find even more creative ways to play with our favorite trading cards. If you liked the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and also subscribing to this channel. See you all in the next video.